Today I'm going to show you all how to set up a snapshot for your med spa clients in GoHighLevel. The four main components of this snapshot we're going to be building out today is first a website so that our client can have a place to capture leads for people to book appointments. And that segues into the group calendar we're going to be putting on that website so all their leads and clients can come book appointments straight on their website. We're going to set up a pipeline so that they can organize and keep all of their leads neatly and nicely organized. And then we're going to have automations so that we can send out automated texts, emails, and just have a lot of different automations set up so they don't have to spend as much time sending out text and emails manually to their leads and clients. And so we're going to jump into our HighLevel account here, and I'm going to show you guys this website template first. I'll show you guys how to get this snapshot completely free at the end of this video, but this is the website right here. My website guy Mike built this out. He's awesome at web design, and so this is a pretty cool looking website. You're not going to find this one anywhere inside of the GoHighLevel website template library. He custom built this one himself. And so anyway, that's the home page. Then we've got the about page, and the about page just talks a little bit more about the company and their vision and, you know, their different types of appointments that they offer, things like that, any client testimonials, and that kind of stuff. And then we have the contact page where leads and clients can come and fill out this form if they have inquiries or need help with something or have questions. And then we have the book now page, where we have this calendar where clients, leads can come and book appointments for whatever type of therapy or type of appointment they're looking to book with this med spa. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys kind of how to set up some of the stuff on the website first. And so if we jump back into our sub account, the first thing we saw on the website on the home page is our chat widget, which is this little bubble right here. Pops up with name, phone number, and they can send in messages quickly to this business this way. And so to put this chat widget on the site, we're going to go into our sub account. We're going to be under sites. We're going to go up to chat widget, and then under chat widget, this is where we can set up and configure the chat widget, have it say whatever we want it to say, change the color. I changed the color down here under the widget window. You can click here and change the color of the widget to be whatever color you want it to be. Make sure it matches the website color scheme, obviously. And then, yeah, you can edit all of the chat widget settings right here. And once you've edited it the right way, that you like it, you can click save right here, get code. We can copy this code right here, and then we can go into the sites tab. We'll go back up to websites up here, click on our website, and then we'll go to settings, and then we'll paste in that code right here. You can see I've already pasted mine in, but you'll just paste that code in right here. So I'll just delete mine real quick, repaste it in, and then we'll save that. And that's how the chat widget pops up. All you have to do is paste it into the body tracking code box right there. And that's the chat widget. Next up, we're going to add on this little contact form under the contacts page that asks for first name, last name, email, phone number, and then any questions right here, anything we need to know, and then they can submit that. So we're going to set that up under the sites tab, and then we'll go up to forms and then form builder. And we've got this med spa contact form. You'll create the form right here. Up here you can add different fields to it, so we just drag these fields on. You can see I've already got all of them here. You can change the layout and design of the form over here on the right. There's different themed forms that you can use that GoHighLevel already has templatized, which is super nice. And so you can customize every aspect of the form to make it look exactly how you want it so that it looks good on the website. So something I might do is I might change this black button to be like a green button to match kind of the vibe of our website template. So let's change it to like this green color. I don't know if it'll match perfectly, but this is the color code right here. We could go over to the site and get the color code from the site if we wanted to and paste it in right here so we can get an exact color match. I think this is close enough though. I'm going to go ahead and save this. Since this form is already on our website, I made that change in the website form builder, and it'll also make the change on the website now. So if we go back into our website and I refresh this page, since I edited it in the form builder, it now changes the color on the actual form. You don't actually have to go publish the website again or anything like that. It'll just make the change automatically. So super cool there. Change that color to green on the button. And yeah, that's our form. And then lastly, under the Book Now button, or I should say the Book Now page, we have this calendar group right here with all the different types of appointments. When somebody clicks on it, let's say they want to get Botox, they can then choose from the different technicians, which we've got James Bond, Bing Bong, and LeBron James. And then we can select our technician. Let's say we want to get our Botox done from James Bond, then we can select from James Bond's time availability. So I'm going to show you guys how to set up this calendar system on the site right here. So we're going to go up here to calendars, go up to calendar settings, and then we're going to create a service calendar for each different type of appointment, which I've already done here. I'll go ahead and add one more. I'm going to go back to the home page of the site and make sure I know what types of appointments. Let's do a laser hair removal because that's one I don't think I added on to our calendars here. Yeah, I don't have that added. So I'll go ahead and click create calendar. And you'll do this for each different type of appointment that they offer. So I'll do a service calendar, and then I'll call it laser hair removal. And then we can select our different staff members. I can select James Bond, Bing Bong, and LeBron James. Let's say all three of them do the laser hair removal. Let's say if only James Bond did the laser hair removal, then we'll just select James Bond. But let's say there's 3 different people that can do that type of appointment. So we'll select all of them. And then we can name the widget laser hair removal. And then we'll just do like med spa on the end, just something that's not taken. If it's taken, it'll have like a little red error message below. It looks like this one's available. Let's say laser hair removal takes 1 hour, so we'll set the time to 1 hour. Let's say they do it Monday through Sunday or Saturday, and then let's say they work from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We can go into the advanced settings and get even more detailed on the availability and things like that. We'll go ahead and confirm this. I'll show you guys how to add these different people, different staff members in, so that you can actually add them here. If you haven't added these people in as a staff member inside of this sub account, then you won't be able to see or add them in right here whenever you click this drop down. So I'll show you how I added them in really quick. But anyway, there's that laser hair removal calendar. But we'll go to the My Staff tab. So I'll show you how we got James Bond, Bing Bong, and LeBron James in there. An awesome trio there for med spa appointments. And then you can see I've added them in here. All I did was click Add Employee. I added them in, so I'll just add myself, Jasper Aiken, and then I'll just do my email here. You don't even have to do their phone number. You can take this part out. So you just need their first name, last name, and their email to create them as a user. Then you can upload their profile picture right here. You'll just click this, and that's what I did with those other 3. I just added in a picture that I found online. But you get their headshot right here, uploaded in from your computer. So I could add in, my headshot right here from one of my thumbnails or something like that. I don't know. I'll just do like, can never find a good one. I'll just do this one. And then all you have to do is click save. One thing you do want to do also, if like James Bond has different availability from Bing Bong or LeBron James, they all have like different days that they work. You'll want to go down here to user availability, and you'll want to add in their days. So let's say I'm adding myself in right now. Let's say I only work on like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I'm just going to select Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And on those days, let's say I work from like noon. So let's find, I guess 12 p.m., right? So 12 p.m. to 5. Let's say I work 12 to 5 p.m. And then I'll copy this to all the days. So that's my availability, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Those are my hours. And then I want to save that. So when somebody goes to me and tries to select me as the technician, only Monday, Wednesday, and Friday will be available for that appointment. And so anyway, that's how you add people. It said there was an error while saving. I think it's because I've already used my email on another sub account, so that won't allow me to add myself in. But anyway, we have these 3 different people here, and we can add their availability of when they're available to take appointments, and that'll reflect onto our calendar. If we go back into calendars, calendar settings, that's how to add those staff members so that most med spas you work with will probably have multiple different employees doing the different services, and so you'll need to take some time to set up and add each of their employees for them as part of the setup process. So you'll notice all these ones say med spa appointments next to them. This is a calendar group that I've added all these ones to, and you create that group under groups right here. I just created one called med spa appointments. You'll just click you'll click create group right here. You'll name it med spa appointment. And this is if you're not using my snapshot. Like I said, I'm going to give you the snapshot for free at the end, but med spa appointment or appointments, and then you can do Neo. Neo is probably the best. There's just 2 different styles of groups that we can do. And then you just name the widget down here, med spa appointments, and then the name of the med spa or whatever, and then you'll hit create. I've already created mine right here, you can see. And then we need to add each calendar to this med spa group. So I've already done the first 5. I'm going to show you how I did do the last one right here, this calendar that we just created for laser hair removal. You'll click the 3 little dots right here. You'll click move to group, and then you'll move it to the med spa appointments group. And then we'll go ahead and click select. Now that our calendars are set up, each individual calendar set up, and the group is set up, and we've added all the calendars to the group, we're good to go. Now we need to go to groups, click the 3 little dots, click copy embed code, and then we're going to take that code to our website. We're going to go back to sites, website, click on our site. We're going to open up that booking page on our website template here for this med spa, and then we're going to go down to this box right here. So I've added in this box. It's called custom HTML/JavaScript. You guys should see this if you're using my Snapshot, but if you're creating your own, you'll just click the little plus sign. You'll add an element, and you'll be adding this little right here, this little code element right here. So it'll create a code box. I've already added mine, so I'm just going to select mine, and then you'll click on it, and then you'll go up here where it says code, open code editor, and then you'll paste in your calendar group, and then you'll save it. You'll just the code that we just copied from the calendar group. So it doesn't show it in editing mode. We have to preview it to see what it looks like. But now we had 4 appointments. So if we go back to our website here, under book now, we had those 5, but now we'll have 6 appointments. So now we've added laser hair removal here at the top. It'll show each of their times. If we click on it, James Bond, Bing Bong, and LeBron James are available. So we could select James Bond as our technician. It'll show James Bond's availability here. Looks like he's available for the next 3 days, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Awesome. And then we can select the day and the time, and then we can fill in our information here and click schedule meeting. And then all of these different lead captures, this appointment being booked, if somebody messages us on our chat widget, or if somebody contacts us on our contact form, these will all trigger automations. So that's going to be the next thing we'll look at are the automations. Before that, actually, I'll show you guys kind of the pipeline from this. The pipeline will be necessary to show you guys so that the automations make sense. But anyway, we've created this under this opportunities tab. We've created a pipeline where the leads can flow through for this med spa. So we just have 3 simple stages. New lead, that's for anybody who messages them on their chat widget or the form here on their site. So chat widget or form will create a new lead because that's not somebody that's booked an appointment yet. It's just somebody who's given us their information, so they're just a lead so far. Then we have this next stage, appointment booked, where if somebody actually books an appointment on our calendar here under the book now page, if somebody actually books an appointment with us, then it'll move the person to appointment booked, and I'm going to show you how to automate all this here in a sec. And then review request sent. After somebody comes in for an appointment, we always send them a Google review request to see if they'll leave us a 5-star review, hopefully. And so if somebody sends that, if we send that Google review request to the person, it'll move them to the review request sent stage. And so those are our 3 different stages. Your clients never have to touch this. They never have to drag and drop leads. All the automations are going to do it for them. And I'm going to show you guys that right now. So to create this pipeline, you'll just go to pipelines up here. You'll click create new one, and then you'll create the pipeline. You can call it like med spa pipeline. Stage 1, you'll name new lead. Stage 2, appointment booked. And then stage 3 would be review request sent. So you'll just do it like that. Call this one like med spa pipeline, and then you'll click save. That's it. But I've already created it here. If you're using my Snapshot, it'll already be here for you. That leads us to our automation. So the first automation is going to be this form and chat widget submission. So whenever somebody fills out the form on our contact page here, or they message us on our chat widget with a quick question, it's going to fire off this automation. So our trigger event is form submitted. Form is med spa contact form. So we've selected that. We've added that filter right here. And then the trigger event here, we have 2 of them. It's the chat widget as well. So we did customer replied as our trigger event, reply channel under the filter, and then we specify that chat widget. If somebody messages us on our chat widget, it'll also trigger this automation. Then it'll automatically update them in our pipeline that I just showed you. It'll put them in the new lead stage. So we've got our med spa pipeline selected here. It'll put them in the new lead stage right here under opportunity name. We just selected contact, and then we did full name. So that's how we got that there. And then right here we did contact and then source. And then the lead value right here, I just put a random value, like let's say each customer is worth $1,000 lifetime value, right? Not one appointment will be worth $1,000, but maybe they come in on average 10 times and we'll make $1,000 on each person on average. So I just put $1,000 as the lead value. And the status is open. They're still an open lead. They haven't converted yet or booked an appointment with us and become a customer. If that were the case, we would put 1, but they're still an open lead. So that'll move them automatically to the pipeline stage that we want them in. It'll send them a text message that says, hey, John, just saw you messaged us on our website. Someone will be with you shortly to help answer any questions you have. Are you wanting to book an appointment for our services? So it's asking them a yes or no question. You want to book? Yes or no? And then we ask the same thing in an email. Hey, just saw you submitted a form on our website or whatever. Are you wanting to book an appointment for our services? So we're asking them to try to get a yes or no from them. Either they email it to us or they text it to us to this initial first email and text message that we send. We're going to wait 2 hours. So we're going to give them 2 hours to reply to us. And then we have this condition branch that's like if they replied yes, the intent type is positive. So they replied yes. It'll go down this left branch here. And then it'll say, awesome, here's our calendar to book an appointment. It'll send them the link to our website with the booking to the booking page, straight to the booking page. So, and it'll also send them a text message of the same thing. So whether they reply yes to the text or the email, it'll send them the link to book on our website if that was their intent. If not, if they said like something else like, no, I'm not looking to book, but I need this question answered, it'll go down this right branch and you can see it stops there. Nothing else sends because somebody will have to jump in manually from the med spa and answer that question. So we don't know exactly what they're going to say. If they say, no, I'm not looking to book, they might ask some different random question. So the automation can't really handle that. So we'll need the med spa owner of the business to jump in or one of their receptionists to jump in at that point and respond manually. So that's why we end the automation there if they do not reply with the word yes. So anyway, that's that automation there. Make sure you've published it and saved it, and also make sure to allow reentry right here. Once you've done that, you're good to go. The next one is for people who book appointments. So anybody who goes to our booking page on our med spa website, books an appointment for one of these different types of services we offer, we can make an automation off of that. So the first step in the automation is this trigger, which is appointment booked. So we have appointment status. If somebody books a normal appointment and it's confirmed and it's on then we select our med spa appointments group. So it's in this group right here of appointments, then it'll trigger this automation off. So then we update them to our pipeline stage that's called appointment booked, which is the next stage. So a new lead, then it'll move them to appointment booked automatically. We have contact name, contact source. We're going to assume they're worth $1,000. And now the status is 1 because they're now a booked appointment in our calendar. So we've won them as a client essentially. Then we have confirmation email. Hey, thanks. Hey, John, thanks for booking, or your appointment has been confirmed for, then it'll say like the day, Monday at 5 p.m. If this time does not work, please let us know. And then it'll sign off the name of the business. The next one, it'll do a text message basically saying the same thing. Then it will wait 2 hours before the appointment. So we have this wait step. It's a 2 hour before appointment and it's based on an event/appointment time, which is the appointment that they booked. So 2 hours before, it'll then send them an email reminder, which says, hey, just a friendly reminder, blah, 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 your appointment's in 2 hours. If this time does not work for you, let us know. Otherwise, we'll see you soon. Then we send them a text message as well, just so we can hit them up in 2 different places. And then we have this wait 2 hours after the appointment. So after they come in 2 hours later, when they're like maybe driving home or they're just getting home, they're going to then get a review request from us, a Google review request. We're going to send it as an SMS. So we use this step, send review request. And then we also send them an email review request. So we're hitting them up in both places, text and email, just in case they like one over the other. And it'll send them that Google review request. And then we have this update stage right here, create/update opportunity, which will move them to the review request sent stage, which is the final stage in our pipeline that we want to get people to. We want to have that review request be sent out to them. And so it'll move them to that stage automatically, and all the leads will be organized nicely in the pipeline, and they'll be getting these text confirmations, email confirmations, and text and email reminders about their appointment and then the Google review request after. So this is completely automated for our med spa clients. They don't have to touch this. The person books, they're going to get all these texts automatically and the Google review request, which will ultimately help this med spa save a ton of time, and just make sure more people show up to the appointments that they book. So make sure to publish this one. Allow re-entry just in case people book multiple times with this med spa. We want this automation to run every time they book, and then click save at the top. And that's it for this one. The next ones, they're more based on like if we have some maybe campaigns that we want to run, like this one right here, database reactivation discount. So let's say this, well, first off, database reactivation is where you take a list of old leads, you plug them into HighLevel here into GoHighLevel, and then you run campaigns to them in bulk. So you say, hey, we're doing a discount this week, and then you're trying to get a bunch of people in the door within a short period of time for your client. So that's what database reactivation is, taking old leads and reactivating them into paying clients again of the business, so we can bring a cash injection back into these med spas really quickly, which is a good service we can offer to them as part of our setup. And so this is one I created for y'all. You could use, it triggers off of a contact tag. So whenever you tag their leads with this discount deal tag, which you can do in bulk, you can tag 1,000 people at once, 2,000 people, however many people they have in their database. And then it'll send them this text message. Hey, John, this is Med Spa ABC 101, whatever their name is. We're doing a 25% off all of our appointments this week, and the deal ends on Sunday. Feel free to book a time with us at our website below. And then it'll send the link to the website booking page. So just a quick text message, and then the email basically says the same thing. Hey, John, this is Med Spa 123. We are doing 25% off all of our appointments. Feel free to book a time with us at our website below. And they'll book, and then when they come in and get the appointment done, they'll know, hey, you booked through here through our special deal, and we'll give you the discount, the 25% off after your appointment whenever you pay us. So that's just one you could do for discounts. And then we can also do one for Google reviews. So let's say a med spa has 100, or let's say they have got 500 previous clients that have come in for appointments, but they never left a Google review. This would be a great way for them to get a ton of Google reviews really fast within a short period of time, just a couple days. We can send out this reactivation campaign to get more Google reviews for this med spa. So this one is triggered off of a tag. Also, we have this tag called send Google review. So it'll send a Google review, or will tag all of their leads. So we'll select them all, tag them all with this tag right here, this send Google reviews tag. And then it'll send this text message. It'll say, hey, John, this is Med Spa 123. Have you booked at our med spa, or you have booked at our med spa in the past, and we were wondering if you'd be willing to rate our services. What would you rate us 1 through 5? Just text us back the number. So we're asking them to send us 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Whenever we're going to wait one day, if they reply to us within a couple minutes, great, it'll go down these branches quicker. But if they don't reply within a day, it'll go down this none branch right here and end the automation. But if they reply within a day, within 24 hours, it'll go down one of these branches, and we have this condition right here. So we're basically looking for them to reply with 4 or 5. That signifies to us that that person thinks highly of our med spa services, and they would leave a positive Google review. And so if they reply 4 or 5, it'll go down this branch right here and send this text message, which I'll show you in a sec. If they reply with 1, 2, or 3, so they reply 1, 2, or 3, they spell it out or just type the number. Either way works. And the same with the 4 and 5. They can either type 4, 5, or 4 or 5, and they could spell it out. And so we have these 2 different branches. So if they reply with 1, 2, or 3, that shows us that they didn't really think very highly of us. We don't want to get 1 through 3 star reviews on our Google profile, because that'll make us look bad and people won't come in as much. So we have this text message that'll send if they reply with 1, 2, or 3. It'll say, thank you for your review. We will pass this on to our team. And that's it. It'll just stop the automation there. If they reply 4 or 5, that signifies great. This person would probably leave us a nice review if we ask them. So we can send them this text, which is, hey, thanks for thinking so highly of us. If you're willing to leave us a written review on our Google profile at the link below, we can offer you 25% off discount on your next appointment with us. And then you'll send the Google review link here. It'll paste it in automatically as part of the snapshot here. But anyway, we're going to incentivize them a little bit. Hey, thanks for thinking so highly of us. You said we were a 4 or a 5. And we'd be honored if you'd leave us a Google review. And if you do, we'll incentivize you by giving you 25% off. So we can do some kind of an incentive program, because a lot of people, if you just ask them for the review, they might not leave it. But if you incentivize them and their customers and they're repeating customers and they come in all the time, they're like, yeah, why not? You know, I can get 25% off my next Botox or whatever's appointment they're trying to book. So this link here, I'll show you where to put this in and put it into GoHighLevel. So I'm just going to save this, make sure to publish this, save it, make sure allow reentries turned on there. But anyway, that is done under the settings. Then you'll go to custom values. And then we have this custom value in my snapshot here. You'll just have to create one if you're not using my snapshot. It's called Google Review Link. So you'll just click here, name it Google Review Link, and then you'll paste in the med spa's Google Review link to leave reviews. So you'll just go to their Google business profile, you'll find their link where the people can leave reviews, and then you'll paste that in here and then create it. If you have my snapshot, all you'll do is click edit on this one and then paste in the review link right here. And now it'll send out in that text message from our automation. So that's our entire snapshot. That's the website. So let's jump back here. We've got the website, how to set up that group calendar, how to add the pipeline, and the automations and set all that up. These are the keywords. If you're doing, if you're building a website for a client that's a med spa, these are the keywords that you'd want to include on that website throughout, so that it has a better chance of ranking on Google. I used a keyword tool called Search Atlas here, and Search Atlas, you can type in certain keywords. So I typed in med spa, and I found all these different keywords that are green here, which means they're not very difficult to rank for. And so we're going to go after these green keywords here, and there's a lot of them. The med spa niche is not very hard to rank for, it looks like, because most of them are green. There's only like one that's not very, it's pretty competitive, which is med spas, which wouldn't even be a keyword we'd want to go after anyway. But anyway, these are the main ones I found that get a lot of searches and they're easy to rank for. Med spa, medical spa, med spa near me, med spa one word, med spa facial treatments, med spa skin med spa, and then face med spa. Those are ones that are commonly typed in on Google that we can try to include as headlines or sub-headlines on our website or our client's website so that they can rank. And then also if we were doing Google ads and running ads to their website, these would be keywords we'd want to try to target in our Google ads as well. And then here are a couple examples of some Facebook ads you could run, and I'm going to include these under the snapshot. If you go into my snapshot, that'll show you how to get after this video. You'll go down to settings, you'll go to media, you open the media library, you'll find, let's see, oh, there are these three right here. You'll find them in here, so you guys can use these if your client wants Facebook ads run for their business. So a couple would be, you know, hey, book now for 50% off, and these are the different types of therapies that we offer. Another one might be like a holiday special or some sort of special going on. 30% off all salon services, claim discount. They just click the button below to claim the discount on the Facebook ad. And then lastly, you know, 30% off any treatment. So usually percentage off or like discount ads work the best. And even if this med spa doesn't get the person to come in from like the ad and they click on the ad and they fill in their information, name, email, phone number, even if the person doesn't book right away, they can still get that person's name, email, and phone number, and now they have another local lead in their area that they can remarket to. They can send text message blasts out to, email blasts, and they can use marketing through email and text message to just nurture that person. And later on, maybe a month down the line, finally they do come in because they've been getting hit up with an email every week from this med spa. And so the power is not always going to be in the initial conversion. It's going to be in the remarketing after you've captured the lead. And you'll land them as a client and just nurture them and kind of build your brand reputation. So Facebook ads for these like lower ticket type businesses like med spas, their appointments may only cost $100, which isn't a huge like high ticket offer, but a lot of it is repeat business. So your goal is to get a person to come in once, give them such a good service that they want to come back every month from then on out for the rest of their life, you know, something like that. So anyway, Facebook ads won't be they're not going to see like, you know, 5x returns on their ad spend or anything like that if you run these kind of ads for these med spas, but you will see, you know, you could see a break-even cost where you spend $500, you make $500 back, but you're also building up this client, this med spa business's email list and text message list that they can remarket to people and make more money over time. So there's value in that as well. And then lastly, we covered the database reactivation methods that we can run for this client. We can do a Google review automation where it sends out a Google review to a bunch of their past clients, or we can do a discount and say, hey, we're doing a discount this week. We're doing 25% off all appointments. And I showed you guys those automations under the automations tab for those two different types of reactivation campaigns that I'm including in the snapshot. But yeah, that's everything we need to basically set up the entire offer for our MedSpa clients. That'll give you guys everything you need to know to successfully get clients that are paying you a $2,000 setup fee for this website here, or a website that you guys design yourself. Because if you want to use this one, great. If you guys want to design your own, awesome. Either way, you could charge anywhere between $1,000 to $3,000 setup fees for this service, and you can charge anywhere between $97 up to $1,000 a month for the automations, for running ads for them, doing SEO, just managing their website, things like that, the booking system that goes on their website. You could charge anywhere between $97 to $1,000 a month. On average, I charge my clients $197 per month, and that's just for everything that I showed you in this video. That's not including the SEO or the Facebook ads. I only include these if I'm charging them $997 a month, so basically $1,000 a month is where I'll run Facebook ads and Google ads, and I'll do ongoing SEO on their website for them. But if you're just giving them everything else I showed you that's here inside of HighLevel, you can easily charge people $200 a month for this, and they'll pay you for life because you've locked them in with the website. If they cancel, they lose their website, and they lose the booking system, they lose the automations, everything that runs their entire business on autopilot they would lose. And so it's a really sticky service that you can charge pretty high dollar for on a monthly basis, and a good setup fee as well. I appreciate y'all sticking through to the end of the video. If you want the snapshot that I built out in this video, you can get it completely free if you sign up with my 30-day free trial link to GoHighLevel down below. If you use my link, I'll jump on 2 free Zoom calls with you every single week for life to help you build your agency with HighLevel, and I'll give you over $10,000 worth of free resources and snapshots that I've been working on for the past few years. And if you can't sign up with my link down below because you've already started using HighLevel, you can also upgrade with my link to the $297 or the $497 plan with HighLevel, and you can get the exact same offer. And if you can't sign up with my link or upgrade through my link because you're already on the highest plan of HighLevel, you can access my paid community down below. It's called HighLevel Vault. It's $97 a month, and you can get access to all my affiliate bonuses through the vault there. And if you're just starting out with your agency or starting out with HighLevel and you need some free help, you can access my free school community down below. It's called HighLevel Quest. It has my free course in it that shows you how to offer websites and automations to service-based businesses similar to the med spa that I showed you in this video. And it's a great community where you can rub shoulders with other people who are working towards the same goals. I appreciate y'all sticking through to the end of this video. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.